Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pullet getting forward. He's looking wide. It's a sharp pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He'll try from distance! Oh, crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Stood up well to him there. And the pass is intercepted. Gerrard. Namdin are looking to break at pace.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And here's Alvarez. And the counter is on. Namdin have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Belletti. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Alvarez. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Robertson. And Marcelo. Belletti. And it's Belletti. Van Bouten. Robertson. Rummenigge. Beckham. That's Vieira. Thinks about the shot. Messi! Oh, terrible pass. In he goes again! It's in! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Grenoble are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alvarez, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Grenoble really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
So what can they make of this? Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Drives, gets his head on it! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Bellingham. And it's Marcelo. That's good running with the ball. Knocks it out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Driving on and making good progress. Played into space. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Bouten. Robertson. Pull it. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Marcelo. Chance here to counter. Van Nistelrooy. Distributed tidily. Belletti. And it's Rijkaard. Alvarez is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Namdin coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Namdin can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Looking for options for movement. And it's Beckham. Opts for safety. Ambitious ball here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Now he's running away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Changement. Le numéro 10.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Bale, he's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And they can counter here. And it's Bellingham. Beckham. Can he get onto this? This looks promising. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Nice interception, well timed. Van Nistelrooy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Succumbs to the pressure. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner, good chance.
Changement. Le numéro 11.
And there's no surprise who's taking this
Le
corner.
numéro 4. Attention, changement.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Namdin are looking to go forward now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Flashes it up, getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Panucci is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Bellingham. And here's Gerrard, looking to play him in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Passes short and sharp. Namdin still have the cards to affect this game. He's under a lot of pressure there. Saliba. And Serginho. What a throw in.
Changement. Le numéro 26. Roberto Carlos. Le numéro 23.
Serginho
Beckham.
tries to play it through.
Le numéro 22. Ferdinand.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Robertson. Namdin have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Lovely feet. And the shot! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Belten. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Robertson. Wriggles his way through, and he's being shifted off it. And it's Robertson. That pass has been well intercepted.
Namdin clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's picked his way through. Onuachu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Panucci gets a foot in and wins the ball. Can he finish? He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that. but not this fella.
Taken quickly here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good climb! Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Changement en cours.
Namdin have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, great leap! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
And he's picked it up out wide. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tanucci receives it in a wide position. Right, so Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Desperate defending required here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Onuachu claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Namdin really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.